Hey, this is Sean Wallace with the Wallace Marketing Group. And in this video, I want to actually cover. I got an email from one of our clients actually, and I just want to share with you one of the questions that he had. Actually, he has quite a few here, but I wanted to cover over two important things that he wanted to know. So, his first question after we sent over the proposal was he wanted to know what his marketing budget should be to actually hit his goal of 10K per month. Okay, great question. And then another question that he had down here was the sales funnel with the autoresponders and with the sequence emails to build his CLV. And what is CLV, right? So this came from a proposal that we actually sent over to him in regards to helping him get the positioning and the processes in place to help him be able to scale his personal training business, right? He has an online personal training business and he wants to be able to scale that. So we sent over a proposal, and these are some of the questions that came back from him. So what I want to do in this video is I just want to share with you on number one is how we're going to be able to help him hit his budget of 10K per month so he can know exactly what his budget is or should be to make that happen. And I also wanted to explain to you what CLV is. This is one of the most important numbers that you actually want to know in your business to be able to effectively go out there and pay for advertising without losing your money, right? Without losing your shirt on advertising dollars. And most people lose a lot of money on advertising because they don't know what this number is, okay? So if you don't know what CLV is, you're in the right spot. I want to share with you what that is. So you're probably thinking, well, Sean, what the hell is it? Right? So let me share with you what that is, okay? So CLV is customer lifetime value. It could be called lifetime customer value or lifetime value. They all pretty much mean the same thing. But here's a definition for it. In marketing, your customer lifetime value, or often called CLTV, which is lifetime customer value, or LCV, which is lifetime value, is a prediction of net profit attributed to the entire future relationship with a customer. Okay, attributed to the entire future relationship with the customer. So depending on how long your customers stay with you or spend money with you frequently is what determines this. Okay, so what I wanted to cover in this video also was 5 product types. So we deal with a lot of coaches, consultants, and service providers, and this is one of the ways, the most common ways that people are actually going to buy any kind of coaching or information products from you, specifically online. So let's go over them really quick. And in this model here, his goal was 10K, but in this particular where I have this broke down, the goal is $8,500. Okay, so that's the goal that we want to be able to generate here. And I figured since it was close to 10K, I'll just use that because I was kind of lazy. I didn't want to come back in here and change the numbers on this example. So there's 5 ways. You got the liquidator, the bread and butter, modality courses, big ticket interactive, and continuity. So the first one is the liquidator. Okay, and what I'm going to share with you is how to, at the end of this, when I go over these, I'm going to share with you on how to understand your CLV, but I also want you to understand these product types so you can kind of see on how we're able to help people scale their business and how you can implement this in your business too as well. So the first one is called a liquidator. We like to call this a low ticket tripwire or a low ticket front end offer, something of that nature. Okay, and usually it sells for about $30 or less. And typically what it is ebooks or special reports, audios, things of that nature. And they're always used in funnels for sales funnels where sales are made. And it's really to help acquire a client, right? Is what it is. Because the biggest thing you want to do is build your buyers list. And the easiest way to do that is to sell something that's really inexpensive that doesn't take a big buying decision to make happen. Okay. It's pretty rare in sales. It's pretty rare that you're going to sell a front end product like for $2,000-$3,000, right? Without a person really knowing you and building that trust. Okay, so that's typically why we start with these liquidators. So once again, to hit this $8,500 price point, you would need to sell 284 products for about $30 a piece. Okay, so that will come up to about 10 sales per day. It's achievable. That can be pretty tough. Coming from a cold market, right? So I'm going to go over on how you can actually leverage this here in a little bit. The second product type is the bread and butter. And most online information businesses actually survive off of this type of product alone. Okay. And what I'm sharing with you here too is though you don't have to use all 5 of these in your business. You just want to find one that complements and one that you like the most for how you want to deliver your service. But when you have a combination of a couple of these in your business, it does help you be able to scale a lot faster, okay, and hit your goals a lot quicker. So I'm gonna share that with you too. So the bread and butter is typically sold between $30 and $500. And the way this is always delivered is typically through a multimedia facet. So it's a combination of PDFs, videos, and audios. Okay. And if the bread and butter product was only $100, you would need 85 of these per month. And that's just under 3 sales per day. A little bit more accomplishable. Okay, and if you did 250, if you were selling it for $250, you only need 34 sales per month. Okay, and that's about 8 sales per week. Okay, so pretty cool there to hit your $8,500. Now the next one is modulated courses. I like this one here, and this is what you kind of see a lot out there right now. And these are kind of like these blockbuster courses that you're seeing online, and they usually sell for about $500 to $3,000. And they're always delivered through a multimedia facet too as well. So PDFs, videos, or audio. But the biggest thing that's different here is they're pretty much focused around one specific mission. You know, one problem, one solution type thing, and helps a person figure out that particular solution to that one problem, right? They might be dealing with 4 or 5, but typically this is helping them solve one problem, right? And it's drip fed to them. So it's either coming to them through a weekly or maybe a monthly standpoint, right? And it's coming in modules. So this is where you kind of see those 8 or 6 week classes, 6 week modules, things of that nature that's delivered to them over a set period of time, okay? And if you were selling a module course for $997, where you only need 9 sales to actually exceed your goal, okay? So that's what's kind of cool is that when you start getting into higher ticket programs and so forth, you actually need less sales. And one of the things I always like to tell all my clients is the same amount of work that it takes for you, the same amount of marketing effort that it takes for you to sell this $30 book, it's the same marketing effort and the same process. Nothing changes for you to sell a $997 package. It's just about positioning. But the same marketing, same close, same sales process, none of that changes. It's just the price structure change. So just more positioning is needed. Okay. Your fourth product type is continuity. What I always like to say here is we got continuity bills, so we also need continuity business, right? So if you got a mortgage, you bought the house once, but you pay it every month. If you got a phone, you bought the phone once, but you pay it every month, right? Insurance, you probably use it once, but you pay it every month. So it's really important to find ways to have continuity in your business too as well, right? So I always like to say we got continuity bills. We need to have a continuity business, okay? So basically what this is most continuities sells between $10 and $30. And what this is a monthly membership. A monthly membership or a monthly service of some sort, and it's normally delivered through a membership site. But if you have a service, once again, that could be a service too as well, but people are paying you every month. So once again, to hit that $8,500 monthly goal, you would need, at a $40 price point, right, keeping it conservative here, you only need 213 members and you would actually exceed your goal. Okay, so pretty cool there. And number 5 is big ticket interactive. So only difference here, this is pretty much like your modulated courses. It's just that it's more in person, and it typically means that you're doing some live facilitating. Okay, and it's still module classes, so this still could be like an 8-week course or a 6-week program, something like that. But once again, you're just live facilitating it. So it's the same thing as the modulated course, but you're doing it live. So what I'd like to tell a lot of people to do is actually start here, right? Sell a big ticket, record it, and then you already have your modulated course. You see, so that way you can tell a person or your client, most people pay $3,500 or up to $100,000, whatever your price point is, and you get to get it at this discounted price. People pay live to be here. You get to access the same information that they pay to come and get live, but you get it at a discounted price because you're going to get it through the modulated videos, right? So that's the way for you to leverage your time, is start with your big ticket and then break it down into a modulated course. So once again, to hit that goal here, if you had $8,500 as your goal, well, if you were selling a $3,500 course, you only need 3 sales per month to actually exceed your goal. Or even if you were doing it at $997, you still only need 9 sales per month. So I hope that helps you see the 5 product types. And then what you want to do is just get clear. So that's what we helped him get clear on his goal, which is 10K per month. But all you need to do to figure out what you need to do on a monthly basis is take your goal times 12, divide that by 12. It'll give you your monthly goal that you need to hit on a monthly basis, and then figure out which particular 5 product types that you want to leverage to actually hit that goal. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, so what I want to do is share with you the calculator that we have that'll help you understand on how to understand what your CLV is. Okay, and I want to answer that question on what was his budget. What does it need to be to hit his 10K per month goal? Okay. Now, this is all hypothetical here. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen in your business. I'm not guaranteeing any numbers. I just want to, and I don't want to belittle your intelligence here, but I think it's just sometimes it just needs to be said that this is just hypothetical numbers to kind of give you an idea on how to calculate your customer lifetime value. Okay. So, what LM stands for up here is lead magnet. Okay. So what we do here in our sales funnel, it starts with the process of sending people to a lead capture page. So that way we can get their name and email address so we can build an autoresponder, right? That was what his question was talking about, our list, so that way we can communicate through them with an autoresponder, okay? So this first thing is, let's just say we sent 500 visitors to our lead generation capture page, okay? Now, a decent capture page will convert at least 30%. Okay, so that means I would generate 150 leads. If I sent 500 visitors to my lead capture page that converted at 30%, I'm going to generate 150 leads. Okay, I forgot to tell you down here though too. My tripwire, my first offer is $27. My second offer is $97, and my third offer is $297. And this is all in the same funnel. Okay, so out of those 150 leads, okay, 10% of them actually bought my first liquidator offer. If you remember that, my $27 offer, 10% of them bought. So that means 15 people actually bought my $27 offer, which is $405 in revenue. Okay. Out of those 15 people, that means 15 people see my next upsell of $97. Out of those 15 people, 5 people bought that. Okay. Which is a 33% conversion. So that's an additional $485. Key thing I want you to understand here, this is from the same initial 15 buyers that came through. It's not more traffic or more leads or any of that. It's the same buyers, okay? One of the things you want to understand is one of the quickest ways to raise or earn more money in your business is, number one, is raise your prices. And number two is to sell to them more frequently and more faster. Okay, McDonald's does it. When you go to McDonald's, you order the Happy Meal. What do? Would you like to upsize that? They're immediately trying to sell you something in that same purchase time to increase their profit. Okay, so that's the same thing we're doing here. So 5 out of the 15 people bought my $97 upsell, so that's an additional $485. And out of those 5 people who bought my upsell, only one of them bought my last upsell for $297. Okay, so out of those 500 visitors, we were able to generate $1,187. Okay. Now, what did that do? That lets me know my average customer lifetime value for everyone who came through that funnel is $79.13. Now, granted, everyone didn't buy, right? But my average customer lifetime value from the 15 people who did buy is $79.13. Now, this is another good number to know. It's called EPC. That stands for earnings per click. Okay, so now I just want to wrap this up and show you on how we're going to explain to him as well on what is his budget. Well, first of all, we have to know these numbers. I kind of have an idea on what it is to get started, right? But once you know your numbers, right, this $2.37, if I was to come back over here to the front, that means every person, if I was doing paid traffic, right, out of those 500 visitors, every time someone clicked on my ad, right, even though all 500 of these people didn't buy, every time someone clicked on my ad, though, I made $2.37. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Out of these 500 visitors, I was paying for traffic from, let's just say, Facebook. That means every time one of these 500 visitors clicked on my ad, I made $2.13 based off of knowing my numbers. Okay, so what does that mean? That means if I can go out here and find traffic for anything under $2.13, oh, my phone's hearing me. So if I can go out here and find traffic for under $2.37, that means I will always be in profit. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So if I can go ahead and find traffic for $1, $1.50, even $2, I'll always be in profit because I'm making $2.37 based off of this hypothetical equation every time someone clicks on my ad. Okay, let me turn that around to another way too as well. Even though my front end offer is only $27, right? Like my front end offer for my first initial customer, and I'm only making $27, right? But due to the fact that I have these upsells in place, my average customer lifetime value is $79. So that means that I can literally afford to go out here and spend up to $79 to acquire a $27 customer. It sounds like you'd be losing money, right? But because these upsells and stuff are in place, I'm actually still breaking even because I know that my actual CLV, customer lifetime value, is $79. I know that I can pay up to $79 to get a customer because of this upsell sequence. Now, if I only had that $27 product, well, yes, that would be a loss. I can't do that. I only can afford to spend up to $27. So that's why it's so good to have this kind of a funnel in place in your business. So I hope that helps. I just wanted to cut this video because, he asked some really good questions that I wanted to be able to answer. But I was thinking as I seen them, I was like, I bet you there's other people out there who don't know what CLV is and don't know those numbers in their business. So what I want to do is, if you found this valuable at all, what I want to do is I want to extend a way for us to actually go over those 5 product lines and understand your customer lifetime value in your business and see if we can help you optimize that or maybe help you scale out your business. This is a no cost strategy session. This is not a sales call by any means. This is a way that we actually find clients, but we're not going to try to sell you on the call. We just want to be able to give you some value and, share with you what I just shared with you here to help you be able to implement this in your business. And then if you find that you want some more help or you want us to help you implement in your business, we'll love to be able to help you do that too as well. But one of the ways that we do that is by giving away some free value. We sit down on the call with you, myself and my wife, Liv, and we actually go over some strategic strategies to help you actually grow your business. So if that sounds like something that you would like to do, right here on this site somewhere you should find a link where you can just click that link and go ahead and schedule a strategy session for a time that works best for you, and we'll love to sit down with you to help you understand on how to understand what your CLV is, but also on how to understand how to have the right positioning and process in place for you to be able to grow your business. I hope this helped, and I look forward to seeing you on the next blog post. And do that right now. Go ahead and click the link below and schedule your free strategy session. We'll talk to you soon.